Amazing love.
Welcome, Christ TV viewers, wherever you may be. I hope you're enjoying this program, Amazing Love, where we are having a testimony, an amazing testimony of the prophetess's love. She has helped so many people in so many ways and touched so many lives. In today's program, if you're just joining us, we've been talking to the Chitekwes, who are founders of Tanyarazwa Children's Home situated in Murewa. They've been explaining to us how their lives have been transformed by the love of Prophetess Ruth Makandiwa. As we continue in the program, could you tell us if there's any benefit to the community, Kadenge community, from the love of the prophetess, or it's just Tanyarazwa Children's Home?
When the prophetess donated medical equipment to Kadenge Clinic, she also brought some food hampers for all the elderly women in the community. So the community has benefited from the donation of the medical equipment, which included, delivering beds, chairs, office chairs, drug cabinets, as well as, meds for the clinic. And there are other items as well, which they are too numerous to mention here. So the community has actually benefited in that, because they would sometimes go to faraway clinics because our clinic couldn't have enough storage for their medication. So the prophetess actually sent a drug cabinet for them, among other things, whereby drugs could be stored and the community could actually benefit from. And the women also, the elderly women, also got food hampers from you see now the transformation. We used to beg from the community, from those same elderly women. But now, with the help of the prophetess, it's us actually Tanyarazwa through the prophetess that's giving to the community, you see. So there's really, a great change induced by the prophetess' love.
So how is the community receiving you now, after they've also benefited from the love of the prophetess?
Right now, we are a darling of the community. Everybody right now is, if you mention the name Tanyarazwa, you get, the attention, that's different from the one that you'd get previously. Now we are regarded, as the main institution in the Kadenge community. There's nothing that can be discussed or done without also involving Tanyarazwa Children's Home. She actually sits on the panel of, village community, of community leaders, through her leadership at Tanyarazwa. So you see, by being helpful to the children through Prophetess Ruth Makandiwa, now she got recognition from the community such that she is actually, a panelist, when village heads sit. The only woman to have done so since time immemorial.
That is amazing. Mrs. Chitegwe, could you tell us more of how the prophetess has transformed your life?
The prophetess has done amazing things in Kadenge community. People from the village, some of them, they didn't even know musicians. So the prophetess celebrated her birthday at Tanyarazwa Children's Home, where I tell you, Elsie, things were lovely. It was like the setup that I never seen, where the kings sit, where the royal families are founded. So the local leadership was invited to the mother's birthday, where there was a lot of musicians, entertainment, food, and you couldn't believe the setup was in a rural area. That a lot of people enjoyed, they ate, they danced to the music. It transformed people's life. We usually know when you're going to a music show, you have to pay. Musicians came, they played music for free. So villagers had chance and time to meet some of the musicians that they didn't know.
Mr. Chitegwe, can you explain to us, have you and your wife personally benefited, or it's just the orphanage that has benefited from the love of the prophetess?
No, we have personally benefited. Me and my wife, we spent 11 years in marriage without the fruit of the womb, without a child. And, we tried a lot of things, so as to get the child would visit Ngangas, these so-called, some of, these so-called prophets, apostles would go to them, seeking a child. A lot of embarrassing things, we actually told, we actually advised, for us to do. I cannot mention here, they'll say, do this, you'll have a child. But when we went for Judgment Night, the prophet actually called all those people who were having difficulties in having children. And we rushed, to the podium, and the prophet did not, even touch our heads. He just declared that you are going to have a child by this time next year. And true to his word, that really, came to pass. We have a baby boy right now, a miracle baby, whom we named Emmanuel, after the prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa, after the man whom I once despised. So, you see, he really, really, touched my life and my wife's life as well.
So, what can you say about the love of the prophet and the prophetess?
Honestly, I would like to say to the nation, use the time we have. Use the chances we have. The prophetess and the prophet in our life, he has made a lot of changes that we wish to tell our own people. He has changed our lives. Personally, I would like to say, may the dear Lord richly bless the prophetess, because yourself having time to listen to people. Maybe if it was me in her position, I would turn away all the people. Being a mother, I would ask for presents like on Mother's Day, a mother of the whole nation like that. But she gives, she doesn't ask for. We doesn't have anything to give her or to return the favor she gives to the people. May the dear Lord richly bless her and let her ears again open for everyone like what she is. She doesn't turn anyone from the door. She has time to everyone. She has time for counseling. She has time for teaching. And she also improves us in the way of living, the way to talk to our husbands, Elsie, the way we are as mothers. We have been transformed by Prophetess Ruth Makandiwa. We love you, Mama. May your health be good forever and ever, and long live to you.
Mr. Chitekwe, any last words?
Reading from the Bible, from James 1, verse 27, the Bible teaches us true religion before God and the Father is like this: to visit the fatherless and the widows in their affliction. And I've seen Prophet Makandiwa and Prophetess Ruth Makandiwa doing just that. And I believe that Prophet Makandiwa is a man of God, is a true man of God. And I've learned 3 things from Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa. That's love, love, and love. And to Prophetess Ruth Makandiwa, I just want to say, Mama, I thank you. May God richly bless you and enable you to do the same that you do to us, to many, many more nations. Thank you.
That is our program that we had today, Amazing Love, where we're talking to the Chitekwes. They've been explaining to us how Prophetess Ruth Makandiwa has transformed their lives at the orphanage. The infrastructure has changed, the morale of the children has changed, their personal life has been changed. We hope also that this story has been truly inspirational and that your life has also been changed. Till we meet again in this program, Amazing Love, please stay blessed.
Amazing Love.